So hi there and welcome back to module 3. So this module is going to show you how to build a huge team so you can leverage the time and efforts of other people rather than just working by yourself. And once I show you some numbers, you're going to understand how you can actually build a huge organization in a very short period of time. So this module is all about growing a business and helping people just like you to actually be able to generate a significant income over a period of time. All right, so let me quickly share the screen with you and get you started on the next module. Now, if you are somebody that is thinking, look, I'd like to first have some success myself and then share the business with other people, I'd just like to remind you that all of us got started and we had no idea about how to build a business or how to be successful. But the key success factor for me particularly was showing the business very early, right at the beginning, on day one, when I knew nothing. I just asked people if they were interested to take a look, and then I put them in front of the experts. So I was not doing the explaining. I was not showing the business. I was just helping people to see the business through the experts on the team. So if you are brand new and you've just got started, please don't feel that you have to first know the whole system or understand everything. In fact, you would build a much faster team if you actually shared the opportunity with other people and let us explain it to them. So I have shown you the fact that there is a fast start program in place at the moment where you can pick up an additional $26,000 in your first 12 months on top of the monthly income that you earn every month. Now, you can get to the position of executive team leader within your first 30 days with just one team member, and you can pick up that extra $500 cash. And that is a very simple thing to do, and I explained that in module 2. However, to get to regional coordinator, regional director, and regional vice president, you really need to build a big team very quickly. And we have some simple steps on how you can do that. Now, before we get into the how, I want to share with you some numbers on why. Why is it important to actually share this with other people? Because you can maximize your income very, very quickly. So this is just a simple example of explaining how the compensation plan works. So let's say this is you and you share the business with Anthony. Anthony sits on your level 1. Now let's say Anthony shares the business with Bob. Bob sits on level 2. Bob shares the business with Catherine. Catherine sits on your level 3, and so on and so forth. Now, let's say that when you get started, you know the compensation plan, and you will earn between 1 to 20% residual commission on your own customers. You will then also earn a 3% overriding commission on all the customers brought in by levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, there is no limit to the number of customers these people bring in, and therefore no limit to your residual income. So just as an example, let's say this is you and you currently have 40 customers that you have brought in personally, and that every business owner in your organization has only brought in 25 energy customers, electricity customers. So let's say you got started and you only introduced the business to 3 people. So 3 people get started in your level 1. Now, those 3 people show the business to 3 more people. Now you have a total of 9 people in your level 2. Those 9 people show the business just to 3 people each. So you have 27 people in your level 3, 81 in your level 4, and 243 in your level 5. So each person has only brought in 3 people to your business. Now, let's assume that all of these people have only done 25 electricity bills, and you can do that in a couple of months. But if that was the case, and you only brought in 3 people, your residual income per month would be $6,906. What would it be like to have $6,000 coming into your bank account every single month, whether you work or you don't work? That is the power of duplication. You just brought in 3, who brought in 3, who brought in 3. Now let's stretch that a little bit, and let's say you brought in 4 people, who brought in 4, who brought in 4. It's a mathematical formula. Your residual would jump from $6,900 a month to $25,000 a month. And similarly, if we extend that out to 5 people, who showed it to 5, who showed it to 5, over a period of time, this doesn't happen overnight. It could take 2 years or 3 years, but then your residual income would jump to $73,000 a month if every business owner only brought in 25 energy bills each. This is the power of duplication. And that is why it is so important to share this opportunity with as many people as you can, as quickly as you can. So in our organization today, we have over 900 business partners who have collectively brought in over 14,000 customers, and all those customers are paying their bills every single month. So how do you share the opportunity? So really quickly, you can either book in to have a home meeting, or you can do it virtually via Zoom. Now, I highly encourage you to book a face-to-face home meeting in the environment of your home, because people are far more comfortable to come and ask questions. However, for whatever reason, if you can't book it in your home, then you can do it via Zoom. But the important thing is to set the date. And the only 2 people you need to consult for a date is yourself and your leader. Once both of you have fixed a date, then you can start to invite. So don't worry about whether your friends are going to be available or whether they can make it. This is like booking a date for your wedding. You don't run around and ask people when they're free. You book the date first, then you invite. So set the date with your leader. The second step is to make a list. And on that list, we will help you to make sure that you have business owners, people with network marketing experience, real estate professionals, and of course, everybody else. And we will teach you on how to invite them. Now, when we say invite, you got to keep it really short and simple. Just create curiosity. Do not explain, and don't give too much information. Just be excited. And so the script could be something as simple as this. Hey, Mary, do you have a minute? Let me ask you a quick question. Do you ever look at other ways of earning some extra income alongside what you currently do? Now, they're going to say one of 3 things. Yes, I'm always looking. Maybe, depends on what it is. No, thank you, I'm flat chat. One of 3 things. So let's say they say, okay, maybe, what is it? Then you say, well, let me tell you, I was looking for an opportunity and I came across this incredible business that deals with new technology and energy. And I'm really excited because I met this lady who is building a huge organization across Asia Pacific, and I would love you to meet her. Now, she's coming to my home on Saturday at 3 o'clock. Can I count you in for coming? Now, they might say, well, what industry is it? How does it work? What kind of thing are you saying? You said, you know what? These are great questions. It's, as I said, it's in energy and new technologies, and I would just love you to come, meet her, ask all the questions you want, but it is only 30 minutes. I would really value your support. Come and take a look. And that is how simple it is to invite. Be excited, keep the energy levels high, and keep it really short. The invitation call should only take about 30 seconds to a minute. Do not explain. Now, they will have questions. And they'll say, what is it about? Who is the person? Who's dealing with it? Just focus on the speaker. The person that's going to be presenting for you is the only thing you should focus on. And so you could just say, look, it's an amazing lady. She's a regional director in the business. She's coming to my place. Just come and ask her all the questions. I'd love to have you there. Your excitement is the thing that will draw people to your living room or to the Zoom call. And it's really important that you keep that energy level high. Now, if you are doing it via Zoom, let them know that somebody will call to confirm the details. And then you need to send your guest's name and mobile number to your leader so that we can call and do the confirmation call and get them excited about being at your home meeting or being on the Zoom call. Now, I just shared with you those numbers because it is so important to understand that if you get started early and show the business to as many people as you can, as quickly as you can, you will have phenomenal growth in the business. So I just want you to stop for a moment and ask yourself the question. Do I want to earn a lot of money in the shortest time possible? If the answer to that is yes, book your meeting. If you want to get a huge number of customers, book your meeting. If you want to have residual income hitting your bank account every single month, book a meeting. If you want to introduce this to as many people as possible and get them to see what you're doing, book your meeting. Make sure that you do that, and make sure that you have a sense of excitement in bringing people along to take a look at this opportunity. As I said, I got started. I just reached out to as many people as I could. We have over 900 on the team today, and we are the #1 team in Asia Pacific in terms of production and growth. So I hope that has been helpful for you. If you want to make a lot of money very, very quickly, open your mouth and just share the information. Be excited, and you don't have to explain anything. Just put them in front of us. As the experts, we can explain the information to your guests. I will see you on Module 4, where I'll be teaching you about how to have a bulletproof mindset to be successful in ACN. I'll see you on Module 4. Take care.